Hey everybody, this is Coaster Crazy 10, and this is my umpteenth attempt at showing you guys my setup. I had tried to do this about a week and a half ago, but then I added this shelf over here, this 3-shelf black unit, and since then I haven't been able to get a nice camera to show you guys, and I finally got it yesterday. Tried to shoot the video, and it was terrible. So I'm going to try to give you guys actually a good overview this time, so let's just get straight into it. I almost ran out of time last time. Here's my 21-inch flat screen CRT TV. It's just regular standard definition, but it has component and S-video cable inputs in the back, so I can play in nice quality. It's not the same as HD, but I mean, component and S-video aren't bad. We got just some cables that's hidden away pretty well. Over here we got my subwoofer, volume control, so I have these 2 speakers hooked up to it, so I get stereo effect, and it's pretty nice. They're really good speakers. They used to be on my old computer. Here's my PS2, the chunky PS2. We got the internet adapter on the back. We got a hard drive in there, and we've got a mod chip in there, so I can play custom Guitar Hero games. And that's all I use it for. I don't pirate any ROMs and then burn them to disk and play them. I actually own all the games, and the only games that I play that are not 100% what I bought them as is Guitar Hero, and Harmonix doesn't care. Stuff my girlfriend got me. Here's my 120 gig PS3. I've been playing Rock Band like a hound on it. It's so much fun. I've been playing on HD TVs, and it's been hard to get it calibrated, so I finally got it calibrated for this set, and it's just so much more fun. Moving down, we've got my boxed Atari 2600 games. Wizard of War it doesn't have the cartridge, but the box is still there. I'll have to find a replacement cartridge for that sometime. We've got 2 Sega Saturn games, Galactic Attack and Fighting Vipers, Mortal Kombat for the Sega CD. I don't have a Sega CD. I got that for real cheap at Goodwill, so I figured I'd buy it for when I get it, so I could have a game to play. My NES collection, minus 5 games that I'm working on. They're either like dirty or some of the connections need work or something like that. But I mean, there's some gems in here. I mean, we've got Zelda, we've got Dr. Mario, we've got Turtles, Spy Hunter, Mega Man 6. There's some good games in there. Moving over, we've got my Dreamcast collection. It's kind of small, but there's a lot of great games in there. This and this are actually sports titles. This is not a country music Christmas album. It's actually a sports title. Those were the cases that came when I bought the auction, so I'd like to get the cases for them eventually, but it's not a big deal. They're just sports games. Down below, we've got my PS2, PS3 collection. There's about 50 games in the PS2 collection, and there's a lot of good stuff in here. A lot of good memories. I played a lot of these games with my dad. I mean, we had Guitar Hero, God of War, we had Jack, Ratchet and Clank, NHL 2001. A lot of memories with that. That was the first game I ever got for the PS2, and I was just blown away. There's some other random ones. Tony Hawk games are my brother's. Down here, you can sort of see it. It's a black CD case that holds all my burnt Guitar Hero games. Some dividends below. Broken Dreamcast I got for free. My PS3 collection with a Netflix streaming disc, so I can stream movies whenever I want, which is really handy, considering this is, I mean, it's a decent TV. It's not anything great, but it's not bad. Yeah, I got some pretty good stuff in here. I got some random. I mean, you got Buzz Quiz TV, which I'm not planning on ever playing, but it's in there anyways. While we're here, nope. Well, there's PS3 things. Down here are my cartridge games. Got the Genesis back here, Super Nintendo, and N64, and then my N64 controllers out here. I was playing Super Mario 64 earlier. Moving over, we've got some empty boxes. The Missile Command is obviously for the Atari 2600. Punch-Out, Tecmo Bowl, and Ultimate Basketball are for the NES. I got them from my dad's boss. He couldn't find the actual game carts, so eventually I'll get a hold of the carts and I'll have complete copies of those. Excuse me. Atari 2600 loose carts. Well, there's like 24 of them here, which is pretty good. They're kind of in bad shape, like the labels have peeled off and stuff, but they all play. I mean, they're Atari games. I'm not going to quit playing anytime soon. Extreme G for the N64, complete in box. Sorry, that was my phone. I think it has to go off in every video now. Got the Sonic and Knuckles for Genesis, complete in box. Pokemon cards. I need to sell those. My dad's Atari 2600 Telegames model that he gave to me. It's ET in there. Still works great. We had to replace the power adapter, but other than that, this thing is running just how it was when you would have bought it. NES top loader with Bayou Billy in there. I like the top loader a lot. It's not. It seems like sort of unreliable but it doesn't like quit playing like the standard NES ones. Like they won't blink because there is no LED. So I'm pretty sure they just run until something gets killed in there. Got the Sega Genesis Model 1 with the stereo audio output, so I got nice stereo sound in my speakers. This is a little finicky. I probably need to clean it out and that kind of stuff, but as long as it runs for now, I'm okay with it. It's my Super Nintendo. It's a little yellowed, but that happens with age. I don't really care about it. I'm not sitting here with a pristine collection. I just want to be able to play a lot of games. Got Cybernator in there. It's actually a really good game. It's a real fun shooter, made by Konami, so it's good stuff. Down here is my Sega Saturn. I only got the 2 games for it, so I mean I'm not playing it all the time. I got a backup BIOS battery, got to install in there, but it's a good system. I like it. I need to get a hold of some games, but they're also expensive that I don't want to just spend random money on it. I want to make sure I'm getting a good game for a good deal. Here's my Dreamcast. This console is just awesome. This is a replacement because the one I showed you earlier that was broken, the seller shipped me one completely free of charge, and this one works like a champ. It scared me the first time because the disc reader is really loud, but apparently that's normal. Here's the N64 with Super Mario 64 in there. Absolutely amazing system. I love the N64. We've got the expansion pack for Donkey Kong and other games, and I mean this thing just hasn't quit running. It's just so unbelievably good and reliable. Down here's my Switch box setup, so I can play everything whenever I want to. Basically, down below, this goes straight into the TV. We've got a Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, and Sega Dreamcast, and then the 4th button is daisy-chained into this, so this output just goes right here. And then we've got Super Nintendo, N64, PS2, and PS3. So in 2 button presses or less, I can pick whatever console I want to play and just play. It's just awesome. I love that flexibility, and I really wish that people that had bigger collections would be able to do something like this, but it's just not possible, which is really a shame. Got my Game Boy that I got for like $5 at a thrift store with the 1 game. Game Gear with the 1 game. I'm looking for Paperboy, and that's about it for right now. They're so expensive. I don't know why they're so rare and hard to get a hold of. I'll get a hold of one eventually. My PS3 box, nothing special. Guitar Hero 3 box with the guitar in there. Back behind, you can sort of see it. It's the Guitar Hero World Tour box. That guitar is out. I'm playing it. And then my PSP doesn't have any games right now. I got it back from my brother who sold all my games, so whatever. Guitar Hero 1 and 2 box with guitars in there. Sega Dreamcast keyboard box with the keyboard in there. I got that for $3. Here's my random corner. We got my Stray SG 2 Rock Band Strats. This mess of wiring is my phone charger setup that I've made so I can charge over long distances, but that doesn't really matter. Spare Atari 2600 Telegames model. I'm going to clean that up and try to sell it at a pawn shop for a good price. That along with this box. It's got like 4 games in there. This is the AC adapter, or the RF adapter that I've modified from the Super Nintendo. We've got the power outlet. We've got 4 standard controllers, some paddle controllers, some keyboard controllers. I mean, this thing, there's so much in here. I'm sure I can talk a pawnbroker into getting me at least $20 or $25 for that. I mean, he could sell it for so much more. Got some new controllers. This is my controller stack. We got Dreamcast, PS2, PS3, all the Rock Band dongles and microphones. Down here, like mid-retro, I guess, N64, Saturn. We got the transfer pack, rumble pack, and a memory card. And down below, we've got everything else. We got Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, NES, and Atari 2600. So that's my setup, guys. I'm glad I was able to get this in. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to try to be more consistent with videos now that my parents are back from vacation and I have the camera back. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.